Hello, beautiful people. Welcome once again to Julia Consults. If you are new to this channel, you're very welcome. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Like and share this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you'll be notified immediately. Today, I'll be talking about magical tips to boost parent-child relationship. In my previous video, I talked about parent-child relationship in that we talked about how important, how essential it is to have a strong bond between parents and their kids. Now, in order to maintain the joy, the unity that the bond brings in the family, there are some things that you need to do to keep your family going. Number one is this: learn to seek the opinion of your children when making decisions regarding their lives. I know that you as a parent, you have the well-being of your child in mind. You want them to be best academically, socially, morally, and otherwise. That's very okay. It's very good. But then, strike balance when you are doing this. Do not impose your will on your kids. Do not force your children to do what they do not want to do. Let's take, for instance, you want to choose a career for your child. You must not come and tell them that this is what you must do. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be an engineer. You are making it a must. No. What you have to do is come back and reason with your child. Seek the opinion of this child. Know what the child has in mind. What does the child actually need? Does this child want to be the doctor you want him to be? Does the child want to be an engineer? Does he want to be a lawyer? Let him have his own thoughts. Let him tell you what he has in mind. If you seek the opinion of your child, it will make him to be confident and be very happy with you, knowing that you have his feelings at heart. You are not the one going to read the medicine. You are not the one going to be the lawyer. It is him or her. So give them the chance to choose what they want to be in life, and they will do well in that field that they have chosen. So long as what they have chosen is not a negative one. They have not chosen to go to steal. They have not chosen to do something that is immoral or something that is against the law. Please let your children choose their career themselves. You know, guiding your children, it is more effective than imposing things on them. As a matter of fact, it is your responsibility as a parent to guide your children, to lead them, and to direct them to the way of life, not to impose in them the way of life. Even God himself never imposed things on his children. God will give you the option of choosing life or choosing death. Then he will give you the implication of all. Then you will make your decision, whether you are going to die or you are going to choose life. As we emulate God, we need to bring that back to our family. We need to do the same. Do not come and tell your children that you must do this, you must do that. No, tell them tell them the do's and the don'ts, what they need to know and what they need to know at every aspect of life that you want them to go in. Number 2, don't be overprotective. If you're a parent that is overprotective in your child, you are succeeding in making that child to lose balance. You are only making that child to be indecisive. You are making that child not to know his left from his right. When you are always guiding a child and telling him or her, you must do this, you must go this way, you must do this, you make that child not to know what they actually want in life. And when they come among your friends who are decisive in nature, who are given the opportunity to make decisions about their life, they feel inferior. It gives them inferiority complex because they cannot say anything they want in life. Some children, when you ask them, what do you want? They say, I don't know. Let me ask my mommy. I don't know. Let me ask my daddy. That is because you are not giving them the chance to choose, to make decisions about them. A child that comes running back to you, it is an indication that you are not giving this child chance to do what he wants in life. Direct this child, guide him. Tell him the do's and the don'ts in life and let them be. Let your children make mistakes. When they make mistake in life, you will see them that they find it difficult to repeat that mistake again. But when you correct the mistake for them, they will go over to that mistake again and again. Let's say, for instance, a child that saw maybe a candle flame and he's pushing to touch a candle flame. At times, you let the child to touch a little tips of that candle flame. You will notice that that child will never in his life go to anything that resembles or looks like fire. In that case, that child have learnt that going close to fire is very dangerous. I'm not saying that when you see a child going to drown himself in the water, that you should leave that child to drown because you want him to learn. No. I'm not also telling you that when you see a child going to a big flame of fire and he's going to consume himself, that you should let him do that because you want him to learn for himself. No. Allow the children to make some little mistakes. Guide them. Protect them, because it is your responsibility as the parent to this child. Number 3, learn to play with your kids. Every child wants to be played with. You notice that whenever you play with your children, they don't want to stop. They want to come over and over again. Even when you are asking them to go, they want to come back again. That is to tell you that how much the children love to be played with. Once in a while, as a parent, create time out of your tight schedule. Make out time, because it is only human that makes time. Make out time and play with your kids. Tickle them, make them to laugh. It brings the bond, makes the bond stronger. Make your children feel loved. When you play with them, it makes them to feel what? Loved. They say that their parents love them. They want to always be with their parents. They don't want to go anywhere. When you ask them to go out, they say, no, I want to be with you. Because they don't want to miss your presence. They don't want to miss your play with them. Number 4, learn to spend quality time with your children. Have a quality conversation with them. When you're always conversing with your children, it builds confidence in them. It makes them to want to return to you. It makes them want to share their feelings, their views. They want to share their life encounter with you. Quality conversation is very important when it comes to do with family, especially your kids. It is when you are conversing with them, at times they will not know when they tell you what they have never intended to tell you. When you're always speaking with them, the children will always come back from school, from their tutorial, or from wherever they have come to. When they come back, they want to tell you their experience, because you're always with them, conversing with them. Learn to spend quality time with them. Do not forget that. Do not say, I am so busy that I cannot speak with my child. Treat your children like an individual that has mind of their own. For you to treat them this way, it means that you have to let them decide things in their life. As a parent, you must learn to know what your child is feeling at every point in time. Look at them. Their face is always an indicator. When they are angry with what you are doing, your facial expression must tell you that. Except you are the parent who never know what their children does or what they do at any point in time. If you understand your children well, their facial expression will tell you what they want at any point in time. So treat them like, let their feelings count. Don't always tell them you must do this. Some parents are so anxious of that. The mistake you will do is not regarding your feeling of your child. That is one of the mistakes that parents do. They always say they are my children, therefore whatever I say is what they do. No, they have feelings. They have what they want. Do not make the mistake of telling them that I know you and you must do what I want. I own you. I am your mother. I am your father. Therefore, you must do what I want. No. Again, Don't be impulsive, like I've mentioned before. Don't always impose things on your children. Don't always tell them, you must do this, you must do that. Learn to build their self-esteem is another tips. When you are always encouraging your children, when they make good decisions in life, you are encouraging their self-esteem. You are building their self-esteem. You are making them have a good perception about them. When a child is given an opportunity to decide what they want in life, they are building their confidence in them. That is self-esteem. When you allow your child to make their friends and not you choosing their friends, you are trusting in their ability. Some parents decide to the extent that whoever their child goes out with, they make decisions of that. No. What you need to do is, my friend, my dear, this your friend is not good. This is who he is, because you have used an adult eye, an adult mind to see who the child is. Therefore, you tell the child the implication of going out with this friend or going out with the other. You will see that your child will be the one to leave that friend that you don't want him to go with, because you have given him the reason not to go with such a person. Again, give your children a listening ear. Don't always assume that you know what they want. Don't always assume that what they have in mind, you already know it. Let them come to you and speak to you. Let them tell you that which they have in mind. From there, you will, as they are telling you what they have in mind, you will read a lot of things from them. You will understand them the more. Remember, my dear friends, that you cannot do it alone. You need the intervention of the Holy Spirit in your family in order to make your children who you want them to be. Be that friend that you want them to be. Always be there with them. Pray to God for them that they will always be good children and outstanding children. And remember that you are a wonderful parent. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.